Good morning, Dyslexic in America. This is Leon Lewis with the thought of the day, September 2nd, 2011. Today's thought is called The Hidden Shame of Dyslexia. For a long time, we have talked about how dyslexia stinks and why isn't there a lot of support out there for people with dyslexia. And I think it's majorly our fault. We hold this hidden shame, and it starts as kids when even our parents want to say, why are you lazy? Why can't you do this? And people get on us and we get afraid to read out in front of people, and we feel that we're not quite as smart as everybody else, but yet we know we understand things that people can't understand. And it's really hard because our minds wander and jump around, and then we get ashamed of who we are and what we are. And then a lot of people have, feel inadequate when truly dyslexics are some of the smartest people out there, because we are very global thinkers and we are able to adjust very well to the world and what's going on. So the hidden shame of dyslexia is what stops us as a group of people who are about 20% of the entire population, 15 to 20% of the entire population, from making our presence known and letting people know that yes, so I'm dyslexic. What is the point? A lot of people have asked me over the time, doing Dyslexic in America, having your name tied with this and letting people know you're dyslexic, does it affect you? And the answer is yes, in good ways and bad ways. I get a lot of email from people and parents, who understand and want to ask questions, and I love the ability to help. Has it affected my career? Yes. As a dyslexic, we know, especially me, I do information technology and higher education. In higher education, people value what they call perceived intelligence. And if you can't spell very well, or if you make grammatical errors in emails, they perceive you as non-intelligent. Currently, I hold a bachelor's degree in business administration with a concentration in computer information systems. I hold a master's degree in computer engineering with a concentration in internet engineering. And I'm currently working on my PhD in information systems. But yet, if I send an email with grammatical errors, people automatically feel I'm less than intelligent. And it works doubly, because when people work for you and they see grammatical errors and they feel that they're more intelligent than you, and why do they have the job? I have been working in my own company for the last 2 or 3 years, and then I have started looking for another job out in higher education. People say, well, does this affect your ability to get a job? And I'm going to say yes, because people nowadays automatically search you on Google and the web, and they say Leon Lewis Jr. And the first thing that comes up is, who is Leon Lewis? And then Dyslexic in America. And people never outward discriminate, but they feel like, well, do I really want to hire a dyslexic? And I feel that that affects my job search. Would I do anything different? And the answer is no, because even though I am dyslexic, I love who Leon Lewis is, and this is part of what I'm talking about today, the hidden shame. We have to get over the shame, because I feel that most of the people who are discriminating against dyslexics, if they took a step back and looked, they would realize they had family members and cousins and kids they knew that were dyslexic, and they wouldn't want anybody to discriminate against the kids. And even in higher education, I feel it's the same way. But they don't look back because nobody around them lets them know. People always want to keep it a hidden shame, and not tell anybody. And then if you're people who do know, never really compare, well, how would I feel if somebody discriminated against my cousin or whatever? And it's not outward discrimination. People don't see dyslexia and say, oh, he's dyslexic, he's not intelligent. It's one of these hidden underground things that happen in the world. People sort of can, automatically put dyslexia with people who are non-intelligent. And we as dyslexics have to fight that. And the only way to fight that is to truly let everybody know who is dyslexic. And then as they look around, they'll realize that it's a common thing and the two won't be tied together. I had named this the year of self-affirmation for dyslexics, and I'm not feeling it. I don't think people out there really truly screaming, I'm dyslexic and I'm proud. And I do understand that it's hard, and I get lots of emails from people who say, well, dyslexia had made my life a living, whatever. No, dyslexia hasn't made your life anything. It's your perception of dyslexia that has made your life what you feel it is. Your life is wonderful. Your life is great. And if you love who you are and are happy of who you are, success is truly yours. Find what you love to do. Scream it loud and proud. There's no more shame in being dyslexic. If you look around, 1 in 5 people are suffering from some type of dyslexia. So why are you ashamed? I mean, to be honest with you, there are less people in the world who are, if you're in the United States in education, in my profession, there are just less people in the world. It's hard to explain, but what I'm saying is please be proud of who you are. Scream out loud, yes, I'm dyslexic. What's the point? Let it be known that it's a common thing and it's nothing to be ashamed of. And let's us as dyslexic show people that dyslexia does not equal unintelligence, because most dyslexics I know are highly intelligent and can hold a great conversation. All right, this is my rambling thought of the day. Hope it makes somebody feel better. I hope everybody enjoys Labor Day weekend. Please be safe. Thank you for your support of Dyslexic in America. This is Leon Lewis, and I will hit you with my thought of the day. I don't know if I'm going to do this weekend, but I'll definitely be back on Monday. Talk to you then.